What's up, guys? Let's play some rapid chess on chess.com. And I think it should be good here. Let's go ahead and jump into a game. 24-42, I actually forgot what my rating was. You guys ever have those weeks where like it just feels like so much has happened since the last time you did something? Oh, this person's 2600. Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. By the way, I'm trying something out. Members only stream, not members only stream, members only chat. So you have to be a member to chat. So we'll see if this works out. Let's see if we can get a Halloween gambit against this 2600. Let me go knight c3. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Halloween gambit. What's up, Rob? Chat's gonna be much less today. This is not going to be the norm. I just wanted to do an experiment, so we'll see what happens. But here we go. Kicking the knight back. He goes back here. I'm going to play d5. Chase it again. Hey, Andrew. Thank you. Yeah, so he goes for this line, which is a good line. He just sacks a piece right away. I think this is fine. Actually, hold on. Hold on. This might be... Okay, this is interesting because this is a little bit different than the line that I looked at previously. We do have queen d4. We also have queen g4. What I'm worried about with queen g4 is something like queen e7 or maybe d5 and then later queen e7. Let's say just queen e7 right away. How do I deal with this? If I take check, let's just say bishop e3, that doesn't seem the same. I know that the other line that I looked at previously, queen g4 was good here. I'm not sure if it's the same. I feel like I might have to play queen d4. Let's play it. We'll check it after the game. I don't want to use up all my time. Yeah, he goes queen e7 anyway. But see, now, at least I can play something like maybe bishop e3. And I don't think I have any problems here. So let's do that. What's up, Connor? How you doing? So I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera. I don't think you can really tell, but I am sunburned on my face and the back of my neck. My wife and I had our 10-year anniversary, and it was a short trip. It was like a 1-night, 2-day thing, but we pretty much spent the whole time outside, and I got a ton of sun. So I'm just not used to it. I'm very, very red. Okay. He just castles. Which is probably what I'm going to do. I could play bishop d3. I could throw in a trade, but that just helps black develop. Hey, Ranking. Welcome. Yeah, I don't think I want to open that up for free for black. So probably just bishop d3. Setting up something here, maybe? Let's do it. I want to keep my options open on which way to castle. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We're playing the future world champion. How about that? What's up, Suresh? How you doing? Normally, I like to castle this way. But because my queen side is going to be forced open, I'm kind of thinking this is the safer option. Hey, Ahmed. Welcome. Okay, he does take. I think this is a no-brainer for me. We have to take back. He retreats the bishop. So 3-6-7, 3-6-7. So we're even material. I'm going to be down a pawn once this happens. Although it's still 4 against 3. That doesn't work because of this. So do I just castle? Sack the pawn, just castle? Or do I trade? How big of a deal is this? I mean, a pawn is a pawn, but takes castle. I don't know. I don't want to overthink it. Let's just trade it in castle. Should be fine. Should be fine. Let's just do it. Let's get the king to safety. Nice, Rankin. Very good. Hopefully she learns. That sounds fun. Very good. Okay, so he wants to take here. So where do I move my queen to is the question. If we go here, I think we force a queen trade. And then after this, we have an isolated pawn. We do have this. He's probably going to play something like c6. Rook b8. I mean, rook b1, rook b8. I mean, yes, I have my pawn structure is a mess. But I do have the active pieces. So that's not out of the question, I don't think. The other option would be to go like to f4 and then keep the queens on the board. I think I'm okay with that endgame, though. I think I'm going to have enough piece activity. So let's go ahead and do it. I could be wrong, but he's just going to play rook. Okay, I think we go rook b1. Ah, he wants to play b6. That's what he wants to do. I don't have to go there. I could just go straight to d1. The idea is if I play rook b1, b6, there's no more target for me. Right now, at least he's forced to guard that. I could even play bishop d5 to just put pressure here. How do you deal with that? I like bishop d5, actually. c6, I could probably just go back. Yeah, let's go there. This looks like a nice target here, so let's try to pile up on it. Yes, Connor, it's set to members only. Yeah, doing an experiment. So sometimes you can sack your rook here and then play rook f1, but I don't think it works here. You could just defend, and we don't have a way to pile onto that. Hey, Ahmed. Yeah, sorry about the health issues. I definitely can relate. And yeah, definitely will pray for you. Suresh, I don't think I have any thoughts about that. I don't know. I like the fact that we have our opponent thinking, though. Oh, by the way, the other thing I was going to mention, I forgot to mention this. I just thought of this. The brilliant move counter. Somebody, I don't remember who, unfortunately, so I apologize. But somebody said in a comment that I should change it to the same color as the brilliant moves. And I thought that was a good suggestion. So that's what we did. Okay, they bring the rook over, abandoning this pawn. So they're offering a trade here. Which is interesting because then black has some messed up pawns as well. But this is kind of an active rook then that we have to deal with. If I play e4, c6, we lose the pawn anyway. If I play, let's just say king f2, we lose the pressure here. Temporarily, anyway. Rook f3. Whoa, Ahmed. Hey, thank you. Now everybody gets to chat. Okay, what if I go rook d1? Can we set a trap here? Rook d1 takes. That might be a cool move. I don't know how good that actually is. No, I'm going to just take the pawn. I feel like if I don't take it now, I'm going to lose the opportunity. Let me just take it and go here. Without thinking too much. Welcome, everybody. Thanks, Ahmed. All right, do we keep the pawns? Yeah, I guess we keep the pawns together. Generally speaking, that's the way to go, so... okay, black probably has a slightly better position. Because 3 against 2, my 3 are kind of useless. But... don't think our position is too bad. I'm going to just go immediately with the king to defend. I don't think black can do this right now because rook d1. And you got to watch out for the back rank, right? So they're going to play something like g6. Then I'm going to run with my king. Bishop here, though. So king e3, rook here. I could play bishop e4. I could play bishop e4 there. And then later come with the king. Okay. I think we're okay. I mean, it looks a little scary, but I don't think it's that bad. Especially if my king is more active than black's. I think we're going to have good chances here. Let's bring the king. I think we just... he wants to go here. If I defend, I'm going to lose the pawn, but my king's going to be super active. What's the alternative? What's the alternative here? We play a4 and defend with the bishop, or we bring the bishop immediately. Should be 3 though is a problem. I don't know. I feel like my king is going to be so active though. Is that even bad for me? Yeah, he's going to do the same thing. Okay, so okay, let's defend it now. I'm going to have to speed up at some point. Not sure when. Yeah, actually, I need to move faster. I'm going to lose on time here. Just trying not to lose all my pawns. You know what I mean? This is risky. But he can't go there right now. Rook a2, bishop here. Bishop here, rook here. Looks like we're holding on. Maybe I should have went king d4. I I'm just trying to get my rook active on f7 here. Yeah. What to do? What to do? If he takes this, I take that. If he pushes, I'm going to go here. Rook here. I don't know if we can hold on to this or not. Do have the check, so we at least get one pawn, but I'm losing too many pawns, I think. I just don't really see what else I can do besides go back and forth. Okay. I wish I had time to think about this a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Yeah, this is obviously going to be losing. Well, he played rook d6. I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll see what the engine says. Oh, they want me to resign. I see. I see. I'll just let it expire. They're talking to me. All right, let's see. What did we do wrong? Wow, 94. So they pretty much played a very solid game, which means I probably didn't have too many opportunities. Let's see. Was this? Yes. So I did make the right decision here. Queen g4 is wrong. Queen d4 is better because after queen e7 now, no, after castles, I can't take it because of this, and I'm in trouble. So queen g4 is bad there. Okay. Yeah, no, actually I've made the right decisions in the opening. So we got to an even middle game. I don't think there was a big mistake. It was just a bunch of little things. Yeah. So I assume this person is... Oh, I've been blocked. Wow. Okay. Just because they've been around a while, not that that means too much. Yeah, I think they're just a strong player. Although they've been crushing everybody lately. Wow. All right, anyway. Let's try again. Okay. I don't know about rice. I didn't pay attention to the time usage, so I'm not sure. Definitely were... They definitely were a strong player, though. But they still do that. I don't know if I've actually seen anyone in Rapid with 2600. I don't think I've played anyone that high rated before. Even like the GMs and IMs that I've played have not been rated that high. So I don't know who that is or how they're doing that, but yeah, it's pretty impressive. Okay, so let's see. How are we going to get these pieces out? Bishop f5 looks pretty good, I think. I don't know why they played 92. Unless they want to try to play e4. Because you block the bishop. Yeah, that's it. They want to go e4. I might just go back right now, because if I don't, let's see. I don't want to get forked. I don't want to get attacked and then have to move the bishop and then get forked, right? So maybe we add another. Let's see. Does that work? Takes, takes, takes. Yeah, we should. 1, 2, 3. We have 4. They have 3. Ah, no, but I have a queen. Never mind. That's not going to work. So you can't always just count how many pieces, right? Like I can't just say, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they only have 4, because 2 of these are very high value pieces, and I don't want to trade a queen for like a knight and a bishop or something, right? So it doesn't always work that way. So let me just go back. That way it gives me time to save these pieces and I don't get forked. I think I do want to take. Now, I don't have to take it. The advantage of taking it is that it opens up my queen on d4, I guess. Disadvantage is it just opens up this rook. Actually, yeah, which also kind of opens up the bishop a little bit more too, now that I think about it. Maybe I don't take the pawn. Maybe we just leave it. We have to obviously avoid this. So move the bishop back. E5, move the knight back, F4. Then white's gaining a bunch of space. Okay, I will take it. I will take it. I understand it opens this up, but I think This is probably good. Oh, I can't go knight g4. There's a queen there. So I guess we just go back. Yeah, let's go back. So we avoid the fork. And then we'll develop this knight next. If e5 happens, we just move the knight. Yeah, I think we're okay here. We do have some nice pressure on the center that white's going to have to obviously watch out for. I mean, even immediately, I'm threatening to take that. Of course, they're going to defend it, but they have to be careful how they do it because they're also... Yeah, actually, how are they going to defend that? Because if you move your knight, then I'll take here. Let's see, d5 maybe? But I don't know if that's going to be good. Interesting. Yep, so they do go d5. Okay. Let's take it. I mean, I could play like this. Try to get my knight to attack this. Bishop b6. I don't think it does too much. The king just moves. I don't have a good follow-up. Bishop a5. Trying to trade and win a pawn. I don't think I like that so much. Knight c4 looks good for white. I guess we just do this. Although... Knight c4, knight b6, d6. Takes. We win a pawn. Okay. Looks good. If they push and take here, no, we have queen b6. Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to try to attack the isolated pawn. And also, maybe we have some sneaky tactics along this diagonal. See? Knight c4, right? Now I think we can go knight b6. So they push. We're going to trade, but we actually get a pawn for free. If they trade, we just take. Yeah, that should be fine. Also, obviously threatening the knight. We're catching up on time. That's good. Okay, he does take. So we can't take the pawn right now. I could play queen d7 to get my knight here. Ah, you know what? I could actually go bishop h5 immediately, then knight g4. Rook c8, just getting the rook on a nice open file looks good too. That actually is not that simple to stop. Like, white has to be careful if I do that. They might play bishop f3. I don't think they'll play bishop f3. All right, let's try it. Let's see what we can do here, because this is a big threat if we get our knight on f2, right? Because white's king doesn't want to step in line with the bishop, which means you'd have to sack. Now, they're probably going to put their queen somewhere. Now, you can't go there, so maybe here to keep an eye on that square, I would imagine. But queen c2, maybe we line up here, pinning that guy. If they go for a more aggressive square, then I think I will go for knight to f2, the knight f2 threat. Knight e4, I don't think that works. We could probably just chase it away and jump in. So I'm expecting something like queen c2. I think I'm going to go rook c8. Yeah. Ah, they are going to trade. Okay, that just opens up the king even more, though, right? Okay, well. Trade. Now we have to watch out for bishop g5, though. This could be a problem. Maybe queen d7. I'm trying to get away from the pin so that when he plays bishop g5, I can safely move my knight. Also, watching this, right? So that's why I'm thinking queen d7. Also, the knight can't chase my queen immediately from there. So it's on the opposite color of the bishop. It just seems like a good square. Also, it sets up potentially knight g4. And gets the rook involved. So I think queen d7 is a good square. So let's see if white's still going to attack my knight, or if they're going to do something else. Ooh, my neck, super red. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. All right, knight g4. We're not really threatening to go here, because white's just going to sack their rook, right? You're always going to sack your rook for the knight and the bishop. But I might jump to e5. That's a good square for the knight. Or maybe I will... Can I go like this? Can I go up and over to attack this way? That's an interesting idea. Okay, he goes for bishop g5, so I think I will move it. Probably going to play... Let me think about this. Maybe f6. Now, why would I play f6? Yes, you create some weaknesses here, but you chase the bishop. You also shut down this very powerful battery, so my queen doesn't have to babysit the pawn. It comes with a tempo on the bishop, which is nice, so you can gain some time. And if I do want to play knight e5, the pawn is supporting it. So that looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Is a queen trade good for me? Might not have a choice. I don't have time to do this. Okay, so queen trade it is. I think I will do this still, because I do like the e5 square for my knight. I could also go one of these. Gives my king a route to the center, which is also nice. Let's see. We go there, we could go there, we could go there. Even g6. I think we put the pressure on the pawn. I think that's important. And we keep our options open here depending on what white does. Okay. I mean, generally speaking, the bishop's going to be better than the knight, so I guess if I can make this trade, I probably should do it. I take with the rook just to really put the pressure on everything. We could go here to just keep increasing the threats. Threatening to take and win a pawn. Also threatening to go rook check and win this pawn maybe. Yeah, and we're up a minute on time. It's looking good. I could even go here if I want, just to block off the rook. That's a nice resource. Even though white has the pass pawn, this is a pass pawn, it's also an isolated pawn. And you can just see how difficult that's going to be for white to hold on to it, right? Knight to b5. Okay. Wait, if I go check, they're going to go... You can't go here because of this one. You have to go to f1. You have to go to f1. If I go here... Alternatively, I just retreat. Wait, I also could just take this. I could just take that. Okay. Wait, so what's white going to play? Rook b1. Check. Or maybe I go back here. If I take and go back and lose this and take here and the rook comes down, am I confident that that's going to be good enough? Oh, yeah, because I'm also going to be threatening that. Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, let's go. That seems to be pretty good. Let's go. I'm going to play rook b1. I'm going to go here. Now we're threatening this. We're threatening this. We're threatening so much stuff. Maybe not here because rook f2, but this one, this one. Let's go ahead and take that. Now he's threatening this. He's threatening to sack and take my rook. So do I take the pawn or do I go over here after the knight? Probably just take this pawn. Right. We do have a threat, I think. Maybe king g2. I want to make sure I don't somehow get... Yeah, there's nothing. I shouldn't be worried, I don't think. All right, good game. So they messed up at the end a little bit. Otherwise, we had a relatively close game. I think we're gonna end up winning the end game though, just because that isolated pawn. But okay, yeah, 84. Can't really complain about that, and I didn't see any major blunders along the way. So nice. We're back to 24-42. Okay, Sicilian, let me... I'm going to try to play a Grand Prix. But against this line, I think I need to play Bishop B5 here. I was looking at some of these lines. Yeah, and I think we go Knight F3 now. We take this. I don't know if I looked at this line. D6. I feel like I'm supposed to play D4 here, I think. Yeah, it must be right because they were expecting it. We take with the queen. I remember that. Bishop D7. If I just go back. Probably just go back. Okay. If I push... Yeah, let's do that. But I think this is a little bit annoying for black, especially if they play e6 and I get my bishop here and I castle, and they have to be really careful. But what are they going to do? You can't go... Well, you could, but that's bad for them. You could move it somewhere else, but then you run into probably queen a4. e6, we have bishop g5. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good position for me, actually. e6. Okay, let's pin that. And get ready to castle. Yep. Now, do I trade? If I trade and you take with the queen... No, I think we castle. Let's castle. Okay, definitely got to take that. Now, let's see. Queen c4. Queen's just going to move somewhere. I don't think black has any major problems. Takes, and at least then you can't castle. That's a pretty big deal, I think. I think that's a pretty big deal, guys. Not being able to castle is a big deal. So let's go here. Queen b6, though. Queen b6. And I don't have to go queen c5 because they're not going to be able to castle immediately anyway. I really could move my queen anywhere. Queen a4, queen b6, queen c4. Maybe we jump with the knight to hit the queen from there. I do like this threat, I think. Now, queen c4. Let's just say queen, probably b6. That's probably where they're going. Then we could play rook d6, right? Okay, let's try this, guys. Let's try this one. Because if I went to b6 and they went queen b6, I guess I could have played queen a3 now, but then bishop e7. Yeah. I didn't like that. Queen b6. I didn't like the fact that queen b6 was attacking my queen, and I didn't really want to trade. I mean, maybe, let's see, maybe that could have been okay. Rook d6. It goes queen b6. So yeah, now we can play rook d6, hit the pawn. If you try to castle, I guess they could castle. What about knight a4? What happens here? Queen b5, maybe? So rook d6, castles, takes. I'm not even winning a pawn. I'm not even winning a pawn. Okay, so what do we do instead? Rook d2. I don't love that. Knight a4. I mean, I don't love it. Yeah, I don't know what else to do though. I have to watch out for this, so we can't consider knight e4, I don't think. Rook d2, castles, rook d1. Feels like black has no problems whatsoever. Queen c5, sacking the knight. No, can't do that. I don't know. I don't see anything better. At least my knight gets to a pretty nice square here. Okay, we do have a fork. No, he has bishop g5 if he wants it. I think I'm just going to invade here. Rook comes over. b4. Bishop here, a3, a5. What's happening there? I don't have to play b4, but okay, let's go rook d7 first. I could play b4. I could also play like knight e4 as another option. This is an important move though, because it gets my rook on the 7th rank. Always a good, I mean, 99 times out of 100, it's going to be a good thing. You can, especially at the end of the game, you get your rook on the 7th rank. Just gives you so many options, right? You're just attacking all kinds of stuff. You're controlling a lot of important squares. Clears the way for the other rook. It's just usually a really good thing. So that's good. Rook c8, I'm expecting. b4 solidifies the knight unless... Okay, he goes a5 first. Now probably planning to go there, which is fine. Let's go ahead and double up. I want to make sure that all my pieces are in the game. If the knight gets attacked now, I think I'll just go to e4. If we can get like rook b7 and then this rook down, that would be the dream. Because once we get both rooks on the 7th, he's stuck. One of the rooks is going to be stuck guarding this, most likely. Which is very bad news for black. They could try to play rook d8, but I don't know. I feel like, let's see, rook d8, maybe knight b7, takes. We still keep the rook on the 7th. That looks pretty good. Yep, it's going to go for it. Let's go knight b7. So at least we have one rook on the 7th. Bishop's usually good, though, with pawns on both sides of the board, so this might be tough. Now, my knight is very much in the action, which is great. Oh, on Joe Rogan's? Yes, I did. Well, I saw like part of it. I didn't get a chance to finish watching it. I still need to watch. I probably watched like the first 20 minutes, but it was pretty interesting. But yeah, I still have to watch some more of that. Okay, he's giving me a pawn. I think. Unless this is a trap of some sort. Could it be a trap? Could it be a trap? I don't know. I'm going to go for it. My idea is that if he takes, he gets checkmated. You made it to 1200. Struggle. All right. Way to go. Keep going. Good to hear it. Okay, so now he deals with it. So now my knight's under attack. But now I can defend it. This is actually good news for me, I think, guys. We defend. If this gets attacked, we play a3. I don't think we have any problems. Now, if his rook could invade with the bishop sitting there, we might be in trouble. But there's no path for the rook because we've got the d file. This is the nice thing when there's only one file and you have it. It's very difficult for the opponent, right? And now that they lost that pawn, we just have to be able to push our majority here. We're going to be able to win this game, I think. I think they overlooked this little tactic. Whoa. What? For some reason, I thought h5, h4 here. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Here's another way. Here. Okay, I'm going to try to trap it. I think we trap it with our knight, don't we, guys? We move the knight here. We trapped the bishop. Am I missing something? Ah, he wants to go. No, that doesn't help because I can play king b1. Knight here takes king b1. Rook moves. Boom, boom. Oh, he wants to just sack it back to let the bishop out? Okay. Well, that doesn't change too much. I think I should just do something like this. It doesn't even matter. I don't even care. What matters is that I get rid of this pawn. Actually, I need to be a little bit careful, I guess. Whoa. Did I make a mistake here? Did I make a mistake? Whoa. How did this happen, guys? He's just gonna push his pawn. I have to sack my knight. Are you kidding me? I messed this up. Somehow I messed this all up. Maybe my mistake was... What was my mistake? Going for the trapping the bishop? Was that my mistake? Man. He's just gonna push it. Although I could... H3... I can try to go here and put my rook on h3. What a mess. I can't believe I did this. What a mess, guys. Oh, my knight's hanging. Yeah. Unreal. I think we threw this game. I think we just threw it away. Yeah, I can't, because I have to take the pawn. If I don't take the pawn... Actually, can I play knight f3? Maybe I can play knight f3. And sack, push the pawns. Okay, maybe that's my best try. This is not what I wanted to do at all. This is a big mess. Maybe my mistake was letting him take the h2 pawn. Maybe that was the mistake. Maybe I should have... No, but actually, I needed to play... No, I don't know. I don't know. He's going to go here, push, I think. I'm going to have to sack it. Which means I need these pawns to be as fast as possible. They're not fast enough. They're not fast enough. Yeah. What a frustrating game. I can't stop the pawns. I can't push this because he just blockades it. I can't do anything. That one hurts. Especially when you had such a great position. I wonder if letting him take the... Wow. So I was hardly winning? Was this the moment when I took the pawn? Let's see. Yes, it was. I was still winning. Yeah, I was winning. Not as much as I thought, but I was still winning. B4 is fine. Yeah, my mistake was going after the bishop. I needed to... Like, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. As soon as I play G3, he now can very quickly create a pass pawn here. 1, 2, you spend 3 moves, and you're just threatening to get a queen, right? When my pawn is on G2, let's just say black wants to do the same plan. They want to push these pawns, they want to get a queen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It takes you 5 moves as opposed to 3 moves, right? You see that? So by me pushing this pawn, I totally sped up the process. And then by me going here, it was like another move. It was like 2 moves that I spent that helped black just speed that whole plan along, right? By going back here, he gets the bishop out of the way and forces me to waste time. And notice, I'm not pushing my pawns at all during this time. So I guess what Stockfish is going to tell us is, forget about that. Move your king. And if black wants to do the same plan, fine. Play c4. Now they have to respond to you. They don't even have time. They have to respond to you. We take here, and let's say they do the same plan. And guess what? Now I have pawns that I can start. Let's see, Stockfish. Yeah, Stockfish says b5 is fine. Now I'm starting to create my own threats, right? And you can see black is still several moves away. You know, so let me explain this to you guys. So most of the time in chess, these bishops cannot take this pawn. Because most of the time, if they do that, they get trapped and you end up just winning a piece. Okay? Like a lot of the time, there's pieces around that you can just attack this and it's trapped and you win a piece. So I couldn't get that out of my mind, right? I couldn't get that out of my head, even though this position at the end it's different. Things change. My king is not over there to help. My knight and rook are kind of far away. Like it's not the same situation, and that's what threw me off. Man. Hey, Michael, welcome. You would have played G3? Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, most of the time this is going to be the right decision, but not in this weird position. And now it's equal. If I would have made a beeline with my king immediately, Stockfish says I was still slightly better. And after this, I'm just in trouble. Wow, it's amazing how quickly a game like this can shift. It's amazing. Yeah, now I'm just lost now. Yeah. Man. Yeah, indeed, Connor. Yep. Hey, the struggle, welcome. I'm glad you figured it out. I know it's not as simple as it should be for some people. I think it's a phone thing. I think Rob was explaining it though, so thank you, Rob, for helping people with that. And rough game there. Oh, I actually want to check one thing. I thought I should have been better at the opening. Was I actually not as good as I thought I was? Takes. Ah, so Stockfish says don't trade. Just go queen c4 immediately, and on queen b6 now. you can play knight e4 because the bishop and queen are not threatening this. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Oh boy, we're off to a rough start. In the first game, there was a similar position. Yes, I think it was actually me. I think I had the opportunity at one point to take the pawn on h7, and I didn't because of the reason I just explained. Like, it's my bishop's going to get trapped. But this was a different position. It's a good example of how, like, principles are really good most of the time in chess, but not all the time. And that's what separates the good from the great players, right? Like, they just have a very good intuition for knowing, like, nope, this is an exception. This is a moment where I will not follow the rule, right? Like, my opponent knew that somehow, and I, didn't figure it out. So, yeah. Yes, that interview was, well, the first 20 minutes that I watched was something else. I mean, honestly, it makes me feel a little bit better that I'm not the only one who will speak out about, cheating and stuff. Because, yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who complains about it, but, yeah, it's just nice that it's not just me. So this line, we have two options. We could take with the knight or the queen. There's also knight f6, which a lot of people play here. Let's see what our opponent is going to do. Okay, he does take. I think knight f3 is what I usually do. Let's go knight f3. Let's castle. Yeah, no, Michael, you're absolutely right. Like, it's not easy to tell. I mean, at any level, it's never really easy to tell. Sometimes it's more clear than others, but a lot of the time it's like, it's just a good guess, right? Like, I'm pretty sure something's off here, but yeah, you don't ever really know 100%. So if I play, let's see, hold up. Yeah, I guess we actually do. We're transposing to a line that I'm very familiar with, but we got there with a very weird move order. Because he didn't play the Caro-Kann, but then he sort of turned it into one. And then here, he played bishop f5 first, when they usually play the knight. And then he played e6, but at the end of the day, we end up in the same position. Okay. Now I'm back in my book. So we do have the immediate threat of either taking the bishop so that we can follow up with a nice fork, or we could take here immediately and take. So let's see what our opponent does about that. Yes, the 3-year-old who was 16. I remember that, actually. All right. This is where we sack the bishop. This is one of the ways that I like to tell if I'm playing a human or not. If you play this line and they don't like stop and think for a while, especially after the knight comes in, they just immediately play something, it's like, oh, okay, what's going on here? But this person's thinking like I would expect. Give up the bishop. We get 2 pawns. Totally open up the king. The knight jumps in with the tempo on the queen. File is clear to bring in the other troops. And we get to attack. Wow. He plays bishop e7. I think that actually is a good move. Most people don't play it. I think it is a good move. I think I'm supposed to just go back now. Let's see, if I do sack again, it's just not a good position. We just don't have enough pieces to attack, which is why I think I have to just go back and then he castles. Yeah. Well, that's no fun. That's no fun. I kind of feel like... Yeah, I feel like I should just bring this knight back. I just don't feel like it's doing anything there anymore because you're not really threatening that. It's kind of a liability. Your pawn is weak, and so, yeah, I think we just go back. Let me go with bishop f4. This seems like a pretty nice diagonal for my bishop. There is knight h5, I guess, but then I'll probably just go back here and say, okay, your knight's looking silly now on h5. Queen d2, queen e1. Maybe the rook comes over. Basically just have an even game. Okay, he wants to go to d5. I might try to get this bishop. I might try to get it. Yes, Connor. Good point. Good point. I mean, I could take it now if I want. Yeah, I will. So we go ahead and get rid of the bishop. Okay. My bishop's under attack. Do I trade? He comes back and I play something like queen g4. So here's what you need to know. Okay, guys, here's what you need to know. If we end up with this trade happening, we now have opposite color bishops, okay? White square, dark square. Generally, that's going to be really good for the side who is attacking because the bishops cannot interfere with each other at all, right? So if I'm attacking his king, this bishop is essentially useless to stop what I'm trying to do along the light squares. So it's very dangerous for the defender. It's usually pretty good for the attacker. Now that can work both ways. If black is able to attack me, I have to watch out, right? But it looks like I'm going to be the one who's able to kind of launch an attack quicker because my rook's coming over right away. And I don't think black's pieces are pretty passive, right? So that's why I'm okay with this trade. Now, if we go into an end game, like queens get traded and some rooks get traded, then those opposite color bishops go from being dangerous for the attacker. We are going to get it, okay? It goes from that to being like, now you're probably going to get a draw because he's just going to put all his pawns on dark squares, defended by his bishop. You can't do anything about it, right? Maybe I just go here. There is no fork. There is no fork, at least not right now. Maybe I should have went to f3, guys, because then I could have gone queen h5, rook h3. Why didn't I go to f3? I mean, okay, this is not terrible. It does keep an eye on the bishop, but no, if I could take that back, I would definitely go here instead. That's a very annoying and dangerous threat. Yeah, I'm sad that I missed that. We might still be able to make it happen, but let's go rook f1 first. Get all the pieces. This is defended. We could add some support with c3, which I might do. Let's see, any tactics? Don't think so. All right, let's defend that. He's probably going to trade here. We can still attack, though. As long as the queens are not traded, we can totally attack. It's when queens get traded that I start thinking it's going to head towards a draw. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We don't want to trade. Not if we're trying to attack anyway. Might be queen e3 check stuff happening if I let it. So queen f5, queen e3. I don't want to allow queen e3, I don't think. Could go here. Let's do this. Now we have the option of bishop c2. And you can't play g6 at the moment. Okay, now you can play g6. So how do we attack? Queen g6 looks fancy, but I don't think it really does too much, does it? Just gonna play rook e8. Yeah, he's just gonna play rook e8. I mean, you know what? Okay, let's do it. It's at least he has to worry about the bishop. It's not totally useless. It's not totally useless. He's It's going to play king g7, right? What am I going to do now? I'm trying to stop the queen trade. You guys see that? He wanted to go here and force the queen trade. Trying to stop that. Now you can't go there because you're bishop. I'm going to put my king here. He's a bit tied up. He is a bit tied up. So maybe we can take advantage of this somehow. Let's go ahead and cement my bishop. My bishop's a monster now. Yeah, he's... Okay, that I didn't think about. I prefer not to trade queens, but we do have the rook. Can I play like b5 and invade with my rook and get this pawn though? Maybe I could. Still gonna be tough to win. Uh-oh, not enough memory again? What is happening with my... Hopefully I'm still alive. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it. This is risky, but I'm gonna try to use the rook here. Am I still live, guys? Yes? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I need to redo my chat window. There we go. Okay. Yeah, see, this is what I wanted to avoid. I was thinking I could get my rook to attack this somehow, but how exactly am I going to do that now? Well, let's try. Let's try. Hmm. I have an idea. I have an idea. Hmm. Oh, why did I do that? Nelson, what are you doing? I'm going to blame my browser. Can I blame my browser? Everything was crashing and I thought the stream was dying, and they played a good game though. They played a very good game. Well, that's what happens if you try too hard. You try too hard to win. Although, yeah, actually, no, I never really had an advantage, which is amazing to me. I never really had an advantage. Yeah, they played Bishop E7 though, which almost nobody plays this move. I did have an advantage here. If I would have played Rook F3. Look at that. Look at that, Rook F3. So I did see it, I just saw it too late. Because now, this is super dangerous. This is super dangerous for black. Why did I not take the draw? I mean, I didn't think I was really risking much in this position. I thought this is an easy draw, and then this decision was questionable. I thought that this was gonna. This is what I thought. I thought I was, after this happened, I was gonna be able to get my king over there somehow, and that just didn't happen. Like, in my mind, I was envisioning something like this, right? And I win somehow, or maybe I take this pawn and then I win. But I forgot that he was actually going to be able to make a pass pawn, which is bad. Now, I probably messed this up somewhere. No, yeah, I just forgot that he was going to get a pass pawn. That was the big mistake. So if I would have thought about that, then I would have realized, like, yeah, this isn't actually as solid of a setup as I thought it was. So that was probably the big mistake. But when you're in time pressure, sometimes you have to just kind of make a quick decision, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That one didn't work out, obviously. Fox on the run. I was just looking at something interesting. Hold up, maybe we'll talk about that after this game. I should focus. I should really focus. Whoa. Yeah, so what I just noticed was my previous opponent they've lost almost every single Rapid game that they've played. Until recently. Like, and they only, it looks like they only play against like really strong players. IMs, GMs, FMs. Whoa. That's interesting. Okay, sorry. I am oh, there's the auto resign again. It's back on move 6. Whoa. Probably played a lot of Title Tuesday. No, you have to be a titled player to play Title Tuesday, so it wasn't that. I can tell you that. Also, Title Tuesday is not Rapid, it's Blitz. No, I noticed that their Rapid, they had like so many losses, and I pulled up their Rapid, and it's like, that was apart from the game they beat me, it was draw, loss, all losses and draws, like hundreds. It looks like it's crazy. It's super weird. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's a training account or something for someone. I wonder. Let's put the rook on the open file. All right, now that we've spotted my opponent a couple of minutes, let's go win this game. Who is this? Let's get my knight maybe back to f8. It's a good defensive square. Oh, I tried the alien gambit. I don't think so, but I don't remember off the top of my head what line that is. Okay, b4 wants to do a minority attack, maybe. Makes sense, I think. The minority attack is going to be like this, so he's probably going to play rook b1, b5. You can try to slow it down. He's going to go for it immediately. Okay. Yep. I'm going to push, and I'll take the isolated pawn and see if we can support it with like a rook or something. Let me gain a tempo on the queen here. Let me line up here, threatening to potentially sack the queen for 2 rooks if we get the opportunity. H3. We're defending. Okay, he sidesteps the attack. Let me just get away from the X-ray. Because I'm no longer threatening to sack my queen. Which means it's just dangerous for me. We are catching up on time. That's good. Considering I wasted 2 minutes at the start of the game. I think this knight needs to come out. It's just not needed there right now. It needs to get more active. There's not really anything it's defending, so we're coming in here. Maybe c4 could be a good square eventually. Rook d1 I'm expecting. Maybe knight e5, queen b8, knight c4, something like this. Endgame? Do I want to play an endgame? Yes. Okay, we caught up on time. Look at that. And I think our position is not bad. We do have the isolated d-pawn. But apart from that, seems like our pieces are in pretty decent squares. We stopped the minority attack. I mean, we didn't really stop it. We got an isolated pawn, but sometimes it's worse. Gotta watch out for the potential fork here. So I think we go knight c4 now. Of course, you could sack and go there, but that's just like a big trade. Look for tactics, knight d2. No, don't think so. I don't think he'll take that. Maybe he'll take that. I don't know. We're up on time, a minute. Nice. We can put the pressure on now, I think. As long as I don't blunder something. Have I beaten a GM? Yes. I've beaten a couple GMs. I beat one in Classical. I've beaten several online. But mostly probably Bullet and Blitz. I'm not sure about Rapid. I don't get an opportunity to play very many GMs in Rapid, so I don't know. Okay, coming up on a 2-minute time advantage if I can keep this up. Most successful opening against titled players? Probably like bishop b5 Sicilian lines. I think I actually have a decent score with, well, against title players. I haven't played a lot of title players. I was going to say Halloween Gambit, but I don't know how many of those games are against title players. It's kind of a funky position here with the knights the way they are. Hmm. Was gonna go there, but then I was like, I don't know. After like a4 and stuff, my rook maybe is just not doing anything. So here at least we're defending, so we don't have any problems. I want to try to keep the time advantage, but also make good moves. Hmm. Maybe I have to go back now. Otherwise, my knight gets in trouble. I think I want to play... No, I was going to say g6 to stop that, but he beat me to it. Okay. We get away from one potential fork. I still have to be careful with this, but I think we're okay here. Hmm. Just trying to defend my pawn, but at the same time, do something useful. If he takes, I think we can trap his knight. Okay, he avoids that. He's probably going for b3. Definitely probably going for b3. Okay. Let me just go back, I guess. Hmm. I hate to play this move. I absolutely hate it. But I don't want to let his rook get there also. Okay, we got the knight out of the corner. That's good news. It's really good news. Oh, I can't do that. Can I? Maybe I can. Ah, I'm messing this up. Okay. I'm messing this up, guys. Shoot. He messed up the ladder, mate. He messed up the ladder, mate. Okay, you know what? A draw is better than a loss. I'll take it. I'll take it. Although, I totally ruined that endgame. Man. Hey, it's good. It's a good result. A draw with black. It's a good result. Yeah. I never really had an opportunity to take the lead. But considering that I gave him 2 minutes at the beginning, I've got to feel pretty good about that. I've got to feel pretty good about that. Yeah, this was a big mistake here. I forgot that. So I went here thinking that if he takes me, I can play rook a8, make his knight move, and take the pawn back. I forgot my rook was guarding this knight. And now that it's not, he just takes, and I lose this knight. That's what I didn't realize until here. And now I have to play something that defends my knight. I can't take the pawn. Okay. Hey, that's good. That's good. We got some points. Didn't lose somehow, although we got lucky at the end, let's be honest. This is 1.4 seconds is not a lot of time, but he should have. All he had to do is, like, for example, go here and then queen rook, and it's over. That's it. That's it. But decided to do this, and I got lucky. Okay. It's time for a puzzle. I need somebody to throw out a number. 1 to 200. Don't pick 69, 97, 42, 111, 166, or 7. Ready, go. Okay, 123, 78. Let me see. Are there any numbers that repeat? Pranav said his twice. 50. There. 123. All right. I saw 2 people say 123. Thanks, guys. 123 it is. Okay. And if you want to chat and you're not a member, you can, join if you have the button. If not, sorry. You'll get it one day. Okay. Here we go. 123. White to play and win. White's king is here. Black's king is here. Oh, black has a bishop and a pawn. Interesting. And another pawn. And another pawn. And another pawn. Oh my. Black has a lot of pawns. White has... That's it. That's all white has. 2 bishops. All right, white to play and win. Even though the eval bar says it's a draw. Ooh, interesting. And actually, I forgot I need to switch the screen here. Hold on. Where's the screen that I need to switch to? This one. White wins. Okay, guys. White wins. I'll be right back. Connor, thank you for the gifted memberships. All right. We get some more people that can chat now. Way to go. All right, white to play and win. Black's pawns, don't forget, are going this way, okay? This direction. All right, I'll be right back. All right. This one's really interesting, I think, if I remember correctly. Stockfish doesn't quite get it. What are we thinking? Bishop e4 check, I see. I see bishop h2. Yeah, this one is weird because I feel like there's some stalemate tricks that black has up their sleeve if you're not careful. All right. I don't actually remember. Let's see. If we take this, let me go to analysis board real quick. Hold on one second. Let me click load. Turn off stockfish. Okay. So if we take this, this is just my own analysis. I don't know if this is the solution or not. If black pushes, I mean, they have to either push or go here. If they go here, we can't allow the queen, obviously, so we'd have to check. Yeah, see, this is like one of the tricks that I was talking about. If they just go back here, we can't take the pawn because it's a stalemate. So what do? We can move the bishop, let him get the queen. But I don't know if we can win this position, right? Like, this is the problem. I don't think you can win this position. You can go check, but if the bishop comes out, I don't think you're winning, right? Like something like this. I don't think you're winning that. Yes, this one, I remember this one was very, very tricky. There's some cool things you have to do. Keep the B pawn available. Okay, yeah, so if we go with, let's just say taking here. But what if they just do the same thing? They just go here. What's our plan? We can go check. Now what? Because again, like if they are able to push the pawn, I don't think we can win. King c2. Yeah, we can go king c2, but like, they sacrifice, then they just move their bishop somewhere. I don't think this is a winning position anymore. I think that's why it's so tricky, right? Because they have that bishop in the corner that you can't let out. You also obviously can't let them get a queen, and you can't let them stalemate trap you somehow. Yeah. All right, let's look at the solution. Let's see. Oh. He literally says, not so complicated, nor as difficult as most of... I can't pronounce this guy's name. As most of his creations. Okay, let's take a look. Hey, Mary, welcome to Stalematers. All right. Now, Stockfish still doesn't see it. So that's interesting. Okay, the move is, wait for it, Bishop d6. Only move. Bishop d6. Why? The book gives us no help. It doesn't say why. Why is this? Let's see if we see the solution, if this makes sense. Bishop d6. Ah, you are stopping the king. Okay, here's an idea. If the king ever tries to run, if your bishop's on d6, it can't. You can always play here check and force it back. That's probably why you go bishop d6. That's got to be the reason. Okay, so bishop d6, I think that makes sense. b5. The black's trying to keep their options alive here. Bishop to b4. So we cut off that pawn from moving. We keep the king potentially trapped here, which only gives black two options. You either push the pawn or you go here. Okay. They get the queen. Obviously, we take it. Now they only have one move. King A2. Of course, we're going to go check because we don't want them coming out. Okay. Now, let's see if we can solve it from here, guys. White to play and win. What's the move now? What is the move now? If we take this pawn with our king, it's a stalemate. The king has nowhere to move. So we can't do that. Wow, congratulations, Mary. That's awesome. Twin girls, way to go. Very good. Thanks for letting me know. That's awesome. Very exciting. Okay, what are you guys saying? Bishop A3, bishop B3. Let's see, bishop A3, bishop. So bishop B3 is a stalemate, okay, because the king has nowhere to. So we have to give black a move. Whatever we do has to give black a move. Yeah, bishop A3, I don't know. For some reason, it just seems like moving the bishop might make sense. Oh. I think I just saw the solution, and that is very beautiful indeed. Wow. Okay. Okay. If you said bishop A3, do you see the solution or is that a guess? Is that just a guess or you see the solution? I think you're right, but I'm just curious. The struggle. You see it? Okay. Very good. Yeah. It's bishop A3. It is bishop A3. Now, can everybody else figure out why? Why is bishop A3 the winning move? That's what you need to figure out. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and look at it. So you're correct. It gives black B4. But there's something more going on here because after they do this, guess what we're going to do now? Let them take it. That is the secret to this puzzle. So we play bishop B3. This is the only move, by the way, because you don't want them to push the pawn here. You want them to take. So you have to go here, forcing the pawn to take because it's the only move left, right? And why did we want to do that? Why did we want to do that? Because we want to move our bishop somewhere, anywhere. It literally doesn't matter. Forcing them to push the pawn because the king can't move. And we have the smothered checkmate. Wow. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. So you think you're going to need the two bishops, but no. You sack the bishop and smother the king, and you only need the one bishop to deliver the mate. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good one. All right, whoever said 123, way to go. That was a good choice. Yes, Rob. Yes, it does actually. If you guys didn't see that other stream, I had a checkmate with it was moved over, I think. The king was the king was in the corner with the two pawns. My king was here, and my knight was here. I had the smothered checkmate. So yes, very similar. Yep. Cool. So yeah, Stockfish didn't see it initially. But now that it's seen it, now it sees it. Yeah. So like on a low depth, it just didn't see the idea. Now it sees it. Mate in 11 with bishop d6. Nice. Very good. All right. Let me jump back into some games. That was a good one. I liked that. Hmm. 2024 from Norway. Okay. says Smurfing GM. Should I believe this? Should I believe this? All right. Is this actually Magnus? What do you guys think? Am I actually playing Magnus? I'm going to do a little bit of research over here. Hold on. 2,500 in Blitz. Oh, they only played 6 games. Don't really play Bullet. Well, I don't know who we're playing. As long as they're not cooking rice, I'm fine with it. As long as they're not cooking rice. Can you tell a player from their style? No, I can't. I'm not that talented. I cannot do that. Let me go ahead and castle. Let's play h6, get away from the bishop. Let's get the knight out there. We need 2, okay. I'm gonna go rook e8, just start to line up here with the x-ray from the rook. I'm gonna bring my queen out. I just want to get away from the pin so my knight can freely move. And maybe we'll play e4 at some point. He wants to play b4. Let me go ahead and actually take, because now I give myself some options. I can swing over here if I need to. Actually, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so the knight is defending the bishop, which means if I take, the knight can't take. The king has to take. Then we can go g5. That's interesting. Or I can play knight g4 first, but then h3. Then h3. Is that too crazy? It might be too crazy. Knight g4, h3. All right, takes g5. What is his move going to be if I do that? What is his move going to be? Let's just say king g1. I take. I do have the g file that I could use to attack. It's going to be wild. I think I like it. I actually think I like it. Let's go. Thank you, Mary. I think we're going to go for it. Rook h1, not a move I considered. He's trying to take... That's actually smart. I didn't think about that. Maybe I am playing Magnus. Maybe I am. Hmm. I have no way to defend that. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. It's also going to get... Wow. Yeah, this is like borderline being over. Ah, I just trapped my queen. I just trapped my queen. How about that? Yeah. Actually, looking at the time usage, this might be rice. Might be rice. All right. Let's see how long he takes to take my queen. Yeah. Yeah, this is a rice cooker, guys. Definitely a rice cooker. I should have, as soon as I saw 2024, I should have just dodged. That was the tell right there. Like, what? You took 10 seconds to take the queen back. That was it. That was the tell. And also, you found that rook h1 immediately. Only move. Let's wait 10 seconds. Yep. Okay, time to report. You saw it again, right? 6 seconds to take back. Of course. The old in-between move. All right, I have one. Let's see how long it takes. You're waiting for the day when I get refunded before the game is over? No, that's happened. That day has happened. Well played. Rice cooking Magnus. There you go. Oh, 94.6. Look at that. Okay. What? I've played this dude almost 50 times? Oh, those must not all be rapid games. That must be including like bullet or something, right? There's no way I've played this guy 50 times in rapid. Yeah, I guess they group them all together. Okay. I was like, what? Okay. That makes sense. He's 28, 1 and 20 against me. But is he prepared? Dude. G6? Guy plays G6? You know what? You know what? I wonder if this is actually not as that crazy. I don't get the knight to harass immediately, but it doesn't have the option to go to G6. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to play the Halloween Gambit anyway. We're just going to play it anyway. I'm actually really curious what kind of position I get from this. I'm learning something about knights. Like, sacking them early for these center pawns, it's not as bad as you think it is. There's actually... What's the other opening? I can't remember the name of it. It comes out of the Petrov, I think, where it's like e4, e5, knight f3, knight f6. You take the pawn, and then when they play d6, you sack your knight on f7. It's kind of the same idea. Hey, the struggle, thank you. 5 gifted memberships. All right, 5 more people get to talk. Like the space gain and the tempo gain, it's actually really quite valuable. And so even though you're losing the piece, it's not over. It's not over by a long shot. Yeah, he goes all the way back. Look at that. Look at that. Now, let's think about this carefully. If I play queen d4, queen f6, no, we don't want to do that. If I play e5, here, check. Here, e6. Well, this is interesting. We want to go bishop g5 if he... So he's going to start with the bishop, most likely. So what move do I need to play? I could play d6. No, I don't want to resign. I don't want to auto-resign. Chess.com. You gotta be kidding me. Now I have 10 seconds to make a move where I auto-resign in this position? Dude. Okay, that is really starting to frustrate me. We're on move. This is move 7. This is move 7. I was about to resign. If I didn't move this, I was about to I had like 3 seconds left. It was going to resign me. Dude. That is such a frustrating... I don't know why that's been happening. That is very, very bad. Yeah, that's not cool at all. I don't know if chess.com is ever going to see this video, but if they do, you got to change that. You have to change that. That's ridiculous. Why should I auto-resign on move 7 because I want to think longer than 1 minute? No, that's not cool. Like f4, I mean, I just had to play a random move. Like, okay. And it's happening again. I have 15 seconds. Unreal. I have to move. I have 10 seconds. Why it'd be one thing if I don't even know what the rule is because it doesn't seem consistent to me. Is it like every move, if you spend more than a minute for up to a certain time, it's just going to auto resign you? I mean, that's just ridiculous. Like, now I have this position and I didn't even get to think about if this is what I wanted to do. That's just not cool. It's going to auto resign me again. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys. Man, I see. I'm not done analyzing. It's a complicated position. I want to analyze some stuff. 3 times in a row, I was forced to move. Yeah, Rob. I don't know. That's very frustrating. I know somebody on the chess.com team. I'm gonna have to email him after this and see. Yeah, because that's just not cool. And if it is a rule, I need to know that like going into the games, right? I need to make sure that I'm aware that like, hey, if you think for longer than a minute, hey, you're gonna resign, right? Like that's something I need to know up front, not like because it pops up when you only have like 20 seconds left, which is not cool. Also, if it told me like ahead of time, that'd be a little bit better. Still not good. Yeah, I just have a bad position now, man. I think f4 was probably wrong, but maybe e5. Maybe both of these were wrong. I don't know. What's up, Adam? Welcome. Maybe if I have multiple games enabled, it would go away. I'm not sure about that. I think I do have multiple games enabled. Actually. Let's see. Is there a trap here? Might be a trap. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. If the multiple games would make a difference or not. I need to email and find out what's going on. Okay, we could take here. Hold up. Is that a little bit of a mistake maybe from our opponents? Could at least get this. Okay. Well, if I take, he's going to just take here, right? If I take, yeah, that's not going to be good. Queen e2, no, then he's got that. So I have to trade queens now. All right, I'm going to try to go check and castle and then bring the rook and just get a whole bunch of piece activity. I'm still going to be down a piece, but at least we can try something. I'm really upset though, like earlier by what happened. I'm really upset about that. That's a good move, actually. Gets his king away. We have a piece for the pawn, or a pawn for the piece. But we have a very active position, so it's possible that they mess something up here. It's possible. Okay. Let's get all the pieces involved. Then we start looking for tactics. How come it never seems to do it to your opponents? Well, maybe it does. I'm not sure if I've had an opponent that's actually thought longer than a minute. So it might be happening to them as well. And I just don't see that. I wasn't paying that close attention to the time usage. I mean, I know for a fact I've definitely thought longer than a minute on... Does this in-between move make any sense? Probably not. Actually, maybe it does. Hold on. Check. He goes there, we take. He goes there, then he's hitting my... Now let's just do this. I haven't paid that much attention, but like I know I've definitely spent longer than a minute at some moments in the game. So at some point, it probably cuts off. But if it's like the first 10 moves, I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like you can't just blitz out 10 moves and expect to play good moves all the time. Okay, we can pin it. We can go check. Let me think. Yeah, let's go here, I guess. I don't know. Trying to keep attacking. Oh, you think it's because it thinks I'm disconnecting that it's doing that? Oh, that's an interesting theory. Although, generally, my internet connection has not been choppy like that, and it shouldn't be. But that is an interesting theory. I mean, I got to keep attacking somehow, so I guess I have to go here. He's going to play c5, though, and what's my follow-up? Maybe rook d6? The rooks and the bishops are dangerous, so black has to be careful, though. I will say that. Because they have all their pieces back here. They have to be real careful. The only time you see auto-resign is when your connection lags. Yeah, I don't know, John. Yeah, exactly. Streaming is... He goes back. So we might have an opportunity for some kind of perpetual if we want. What about bishop d4 now? What about bishop d4? What about it? What about it? What's he going to do? How do you stop me from taking your knight? Oh, because now he's got problems this way and this way. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Oh. I don't know how black's going to get out of that one. Because even if you move your king, I'm still taking it, and my rook's going to be unleashed. What? Okay, I guess, yeah, I didn't think about that. Wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Okay, we got bishop e6 as maybe a move. Maybe even just rook f1 attacking, but I'm thinking about this. Or king here, rook b1. No, I'm gonna try to sneak the bishop over here. I don't know if that's the right decision or not. But also have to keep an eye on the time. Let me throw in the check. Oh, then we have a sack if he moves his king. If he goes back, we have another sack. Okay. Look at this one, guys. Look at this one. And I get a full rook. I just get a full rook in the corner. You see that? Because you can't defend it because my bishop. Look at that. Ooh. And now we're going into an endgame up some pawns. Somehow, some way. That's actually amazing. And we're ahead on time. Wow. Okay, let's not let up the pressure, though. I think we can keep it going here, guys. Keep it going. Look at the bishop here, the bishop here. His king is going to run out of options real soon. His king is going to run out of options very soon. Oh, we might even have some crazy checkmate. We might even have some crazy checkmate. Hold up. We take this one. We go... Wait, where's the checkmate? Where's the checkmate? A4 here. Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, that's checkmate. I think that's checkmate, guys. It's a checkmate? Am I crazy? That's a beautiful checkmate, actually. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, you have to go there. You have to go there. The double isolated pawn? No. Come on. Don't be a poor sport. You got to let me do that checkmate. All right. It's fine. It's fine. He had a bad day. I get it. All right. Look at this. Look at this. The double isolated pawns are doing some amazing things here. Then you've got this guy and this guy. What just happened? Now, might I remind you how this game started? Remember this? Remember that? See? Look at the eval bar. I mean, it's better for black, but it's not like normally when you blunder a piece, it's like, okay, pieces are 3 points, you're down 3 points. Or maybe if you get a pawn, you're down 2 points. I'm only down like 0.8. So Stockfish does agree that like, okay, yeah, you're getting some compensation for that, right? Now, is it good enough to play it against, you know, GMs and stuff? Maybe not, but yeah, Queen D4 was the best move, which I was looking at, but thanks to my auto resign, I didn't have time to continue thinking. Yeah, pushing was not the right idea there. I needed to play D6 here. Ooh. To just really lock him up here. Knight B5. And all of a sudden, I'm doing better. Man. Oh, what a game. All right, let's go back to the... Let's go forward a little... Oh, hold on. First things first, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's check for the brilliance. We have to make sure. Oh, we did have a brilliant. Okay. 44 for the year. What was the brilliant move? Ooh. Rook takes D5. Okay, that was an easy one. That was an easy one to see. So at this point, I'm already winning because I win the piece back. So let's see, where did the game get away from him at? So D6 was fine. C6 was fine. This was okay. Better to take with the knight. Yeah, he needed to get pieces out quickly. But he did this. I was thinking on D5 that maybe I can sack my knight, which, yes, Stockfish says yes, you can. Because after this, boom, the rook is actually trapped. Look at that. It's totally trapped. You can't block with the knight or I take. You can't block with the bishop. You can't move it. I just win a rook, essentially. Or a piece, depending on what he wants to do. Okay. So he takes this way. This is a pretty common tactic. But it did force the queen trade. It's not over. It's not over. I mean, black's position is not that solid. I mean, yeah, it's better for black, but there's definitely a lot of counterplay here. Wow. And then the bishops and the rooks are just so nasty. I messed up. I should have played bishop h6. So what is our idea? We're threatening to fork these guys. Hey, Michael, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, Alexandra, I think Laura Lee is... Yeah, I don't think she's a member, which I need to fix that. All right. So he goes here, falls into this. Bishop d4. Now I'm just winning. Yeah, I'm just totally winning. Rook f1 was actually the best move here, which does make sense. It's a pinned piece. It's only defended one time, you just attack it. That does make a lot of sense. Okay, I messed that up. Then my opponent blundered it right back because of this beautiful tactic. And then we get the incredible, almost incredible checkmate. I don't know if I've ever seen this before, where the doubled pawns are playing such a... That's amazing. That's just amazing. Good game. Wow. Okay. Interesting. They didn't want to play for some reason. That's right, Christian. Yeah, I can add that guy. Yep. Although that wasn't technically a Halloween gambit. That was just like a random knight sacrifice because he didn't play the right line. But still, same idea. Same idea. Let me go here and see. Connor. All right, we still have a lot of points to make up, though. Didn't I start the stream at 24:42? It was that loss. It was that one loss that did me in. Well, I mean, I had multiple losses, but it was the one in particular against the lower rated person. Okay. 2020. I guess we'll play this person. Let me go here and here and here. Let's castle. All right, so they want to play e4. That's fine. Let me go rook e8. I'll probably get points back. Ah, yes. Good point. I actually forgot about that one. You're right. I will get some back for that. You're right. I mean, I should get some back for that. I don't know if I will, but I probably should. All right, let's go here. Get the pieces out. I think we have to take this. Probably should just trade here. Probably should go here. He's going to get bishop f4, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, it's going to be a little annoying. I really should study some theory, learn some new openings for black against d4, but who has time for that? Yoda, thanks for the membership. I wonder who got it. Let's try to be a little aggressive with my queen placement here, since my bishop is going to be really passive. Hey, Will. Yes, I have done some videos on how to deal with Scholar's Mate. I think if you search for like queen attack and look for like one of my most viewed videos, I titled it something like how to deal with early queen attacks or something, and I talk about Scholar's Mate. So yeah, that would be the video to watch. It's probably quite a few years old, but it's, yeah, that would be what I would recommend. Okay, we're in a bad position. That's for sure. Let's play h6. Well, I think. I guess we're going to have to go bishop d7. It's very ugly. But we have to get the rooks involved. We have to try to get the bishop to a better square. We can't play e5 easily. I wonder if I can play knight d7 and e5. Knight d7. e5. We could... No. All right, just do it. Just do it. At least we can somehow get this rook over. Dusty, thank you. Is the King's Indian bad at this level? No, Christian. I mean, I wouldn't say King's Indian is bad at any level. You don't see it a ton at the top level because it does, if people know what they're doing, it can be very tough to play as black. But I think the right type of people can still play it like at the GM level. And people do from time to time break it out. So yeah, no, you can pretty much play it at any level. Let's just go back. We'll just try to play solid here. Okay, he's pushing. I don't want my queen to get trapped, so I'm going to go back here. I feel like if we go here, it gets trapped. Of course, he's going to do that. At least I get this square for my knight. Forgot to write a message. If you pick up a piece and set it down again, it resets the auto resign? Really? When you say pick up a piece, just like any piece, like just pick it up and put it back. That's all I have to do? Dude. Yeah, if that's the solution, how did I not know that? Wow. Thank you. Okay, I'm definitely going to be trying that next time I'm about to lose. Wow. Thanks, Dusty. Way to go. Okay. How do we get a little bit untangled here, guys? Just a little bit. That's all I'm asking for. B6. F6 seems a bit too risky around the king, but B6, A5. I could see that maybe helping me out a little bit. Let's try it. I mean, obviously we can't leave this forever, so we need to do something. So let's try B6, A5 here. Even just, when you're in positions like this, by the way, guys, like even just opening up one file sometimes, it might be all you need to free up everything. You know, imagine if I'm able to open up some of, this file, maybe trade a pair of rooks, get my queen over here, my other rook, you can just unwind like that. Rook E2. Okay, so he's going to let me at least open up some. The other thing that I could do, I don't know if I want to do this, is play knight E7 and F5 to get rid of the bishop. G4. We could even go knight C8. But then I might have the problem of this. Okay, I need to make a decision now if I want to lock it up and go for that plan. Because if I take here, the queen just comes in. I'm still in a pretty bad... Actually, no, then we have queen B6. Okay, so he's probably going to take this way. But then queen F6 maybe gets the queen involved. All right, we'll take it. Let's take it. Welcome to Grandmasters in Training. All right. Man, you dude. 02. Hey, thanks. Yeah, hold on. I need to heart Dusty's comment because that's amazing. If that's the solution, that's actually amazing. It's probably just gonna go here, and I'm gonna have to move back. But this is one of those games where even though I'm the higher rated opponent, I would probably just take a draw. Yeah, he's not going to let me do it. Okay. Let's try to get a little bit of space here and maybe get a rook on this file. Maybe get a rook on this file. You know, the other thing that I could do actually, guys, is play rook b8. Just play it. Let him take it. Sometimes that's the best decision when you're in these very bad positions. Problem is my bishop would still be bad though, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to play f6, e5, and get the bishop out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Queen f7, now we go e5, and we're threatening some stuff. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of life here. e5, bishop e6. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Finally, it's move 26, and our bishop becomes more than a big pawn. Only took me 26 moves. We've got 2 good squares for it now. Let's go here. I can do this. I could... I might actually be able to play... Hold on, let's see. Rook c8. Knight c7, b5 would get rid of the bishop. Or knight e7, knight f5 just would immediately do it. Ah, but this guy... Yeah, so we probably should defend that. So we'll go ahead and defend here because we want to move our knight. And I really would like to either go this way to get rid of him or this way. Bishop e4. Does he want to go h5 and put his bishop here? Maybe. Oh, but if I go here, I lose a pawn, don't I? Okay, I guess we have to try this way. The other thing I can do is go bishop d5, maybe. That could be annoying for white. We're also gaining a time advantage. We are gaining a time advantage. He wants to go for the checkmate. Uh-huh. No problem. Don't think. So knight f5, queen there takes. Check there. Check there. I don't even actually think that's bad for me, guys. I don't even think that's bad for me at all. I'm going to let him do it. You know why? Because once I get king f8, he has nothing. We're going to just get a queen trade. And then I've totally untangled and I have an equal position. So that doesn't do anything for white. Finally. So we're going to get rid of this annoying bishop. Could also go knight d4. That is not out of the question either. Now all of a sudden I have an amazing knight. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, let's change the plan a little bit. Let's change the plan. I was going to get rid of the bishop, but now that I look at it, my knight is like pretty good. Look at this. You got to be real careful if you're white. Bishop d5. Or queen h5. Let's go bishop d5. Now, queen here is actually checkmate because I didn't take the bishop, so I do have to watch that. But I'm thinking we go g5 or something. We just go g5. Look at that. We defend laterally, g5. Okay, there you go. So we defend the checkmate. The reason g5 is because we want to go g4 and get even more support here. Because right now I can't go there. He just sacks it. He just sacks the rook for the 2 pieces. Once my pawn is there, that's not an option. You take, I take. Here, probably just trade. Yeah, we trade, then we get a fork. Yeah, we're coming back somehow. Rook e4. He's just letting me take this? Is that what's happening here? Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to add my rook to support, so now my queen can move. Okay, guys? Queen is freed up. Maybe not there because of the check. It's somewhere. Not sure where yet. Yeah, maybe h5. Okay. Oh, I could play f... What am I doing? I could play f5. I didn't see that. I thought he could take, but he can't take. Look at that exceptional fork. I have f5. Oh, man. f5 is a great move. It's such a great move. He's low on time, too, which means he's going to start having to play fast. Probably the blunders will come. Yeah, they don't know what to do. Is he just going to flag? What did he give up on the game? Like, what is happening? Okay. This is not how I expected the game to end. Oh, did I lift my pieces when the timer ran? Grevenix? Did I really do that? Did I put it back down or did I just pick it up and move it around? Well, we got the win. I guess Stockfish says it's dead equal. What? I bet it was winning for me after this if I would have played f5. Yeah, I would have played f5 right here. I missed this idea. But after rook a7, it's apparently a draw. After takes, queen g4 hits my rook. I would probably, what would I do? Move my rook. Let's just say, wait, if I move my rook, I'm losing? Wait, no, this is fine, right? Rook takes e5. Here we go, Stockfish. Here's some crazy Stockfish line. Ah, I can't take it. That's a fork. Look at this guy. So we take here. He takes. Now I take. Are you kidding me? This is a perpetual check? What? If I go queen g7, he's got... Wait, queen... Where's the perpetual check? Hold up. I go here. No, it's not a perpetual check. d7. What is... How is this a draw, guys? 96. Queen check. King f6. Gets the queen. I take the queen. And now he just checks me forever. Whoa. Stockfish is just disgusting sometimes. What is even happening? Look at this line. You take here because the reason you take here, guys, is because you need after queen g4 this to be a threat so that when I take back, you can actually take here, which is why trading these pawns was crucial. And then I move, and of course I have all these different options, but they all end up in a draw somehow. And then white's going to sack a bunch of stuff and push their pawn and get a queen, and I'm going to sack the knight, and we end up with the draw. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me see. I think I have maybe juice for one more game in my brain. Let's give it a shot. Let's go out on a bang here, guys. Definitely Rice if they saw that. Oh yeah, yeah. That was crazy. That's exactly right, Christian. Stockfish can see all that, but couldn't see the answer to the puzzle. Exactly right. Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it? It's very funny. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Did I get any points back yet? Let's see. Nope. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Okay, I don't know why we can't get a game right now. There it is. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a sec. Hold everything. Okay. All right. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but we'll try. Oh, I should have taken it. Okay, I'll take it now. I was going to say I should have showed you the other one, but this is fine. We'll go with the Halloween Gambit. Okay, we push here. We go bishop c4. c6, we go queen f3 is the move. So you can meet d5, yep, with an en passant. The old en passant trick. Bishop e6. Oh, this guy has studied this. He's playing so fast. He's studied this. I bet. What do I do? I don't remember. Man, do I play d5? Is this the moment to play d5? Hold up. d5 takes check. The bishop goes back. We jump in here. Knight f6. Dun dun dun. This might be the moment. What's the alternative? We take and castle and just try to play Ricky. No, that doesn't look good enough, does it? Let's go d5. I think this might be the moment. I could be way off here, but I know there's some line I looked at where you play d5. The idea is you want to go bishop b5 check. Oh, no, he does play the best move. Yeah, this is... Maybe this is not the move I thought it was. Knight e5 is a good move. I think I have to just go like this or this, right? Don't have much of an option here. Yeah, I feel like this guy studied this or something. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Let me take this. Definitely feels like he studied this. I guess queen f6, bishop f4, and then try to castle. Oh, he's got rook e8 though. He's got rook e8. Yeah. This is not how the Halloween Gambit is supposed to go. But I think, like I said, I think this person has studied this. I think they might have studied this or something. They're playing too fast. They're playing so fast, which means they had to have known these lines. Man, that's kind of unlucky. I guess that's a risk anytime you play any dubious gambit, is that if they've studied the exact refutation, you know, just going to end up in a losing position. My CBM gambit, I feel like I have, I just don't recall what it is at the moment. Yep. This guy has either studied this or he's like GM level or something. If these pawns were not doubled, I'd say we might have a decent opportunity, but the fact that they're doubled just doesn't give me much hope. Doesn't give me much hope, guys. Let's go here, get control of the D file at least. Maybe rook G1. I didn't want to allow this because then the rook G8 and then I'd lose my rook. So I'm going to go here, but I do want to play rook D7 and try to fork these guys. Okay, he stops me. He stops me. What can I do, though? What can I even do? I don't know. Rook A8 might be coming. I don't know. Guy's too strong. Drunk Magnum played, the other NM and won in 18 moves with 93 accuracy. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious when they didn't recapture that one, whatever it was. That was the tell for me. Takes, check, there. There. We have two pawns, actually. No, it's no good. That's no good. Yeah, this guy is very good. Wow. I don't know. There's nothing to do here. Whoa. What? Check. Check here. Wait, what? Check here, check here. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't know. Show me. What am I missing? Oh, of course. That's what I'm missing. Man. Okay. I didn't see Rook G8. I saw coming down here. Forgot about this one. Yeah, this guy's very good. This guy's very strong, I think. Very, very strong. Doesn't even take the pawn. Look at this guy. I mean, that's weird. Yeah, that's weird. It looks like a very good move, but I'm just like, how did you see that? Hmm. Yeah, now I'm actually suspicious. I'm a little bit suspicious. I think like almost everybody just takes the pawn there. When you're up a rook, like you don't have to get fancy. You just take it. Why would you do that? No, this is a bit interesting now. See, there's a pause. There is a pause. Yeah. I mean, everybody's gonna take that instantly. Everybody, I think. I would every time. I would just take it. But he did play the opening fast. That's what I'm not sure about. I'm not sure. He played the opening pretty quick. It is a relatively new account, though. I don't know, guys. I'm suspicious. I'll just say that. I wonder if I could stalemate somehow. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. Let's see if they made any mistakes in the end game. I'm curious. That'll be... Ooh. Yeah. It's not even the opening that was suspicious. It was the rest of the game from there on out. The opening, I mean, anybody can learn like what to play against this. But the rest of the game, it just felt super easy for them. It just felt so easy. Like from right around here was when it was just like, I don't know, I just feel like I got destroyed here. Even this is the top engine move, H6. Like why would you play H6? You want to develop your pieces. You want to like what is this? H6 best move. This one was not the top move though, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid at this point. This one was another one. I was like, what are you doing, guys? What is this? Who does that? Why wouldn't you take this? Yeah, I don't know. I'm suspicious. All right, I'm going to play one more game. I don't want to end on that one. That just didn't feel like a normal game. This person looks... Oh, there they go. There they go. Thought they were disconnected. We haven't got to play this in a while. Everybody's been playing D4 like all day. Person's talking to me in a language I don't understand. Okay. So we have an Icelandic gambit. This should be fun. Oh, try the abort the auto resign trick. Oh yeah, this will actually be a good game to try that because I'm going to be thinking. I can tell you I'm going to be thinking. So pick up a piece and put it back, huh? That's the trick. Okay. Yeah, let's see. That was from Dusty, right? Wasn't that from Dusty, I think? Let's see if this person thinks longer than a minute. I didn't check what time he was at. Okay. 53 seconds. I wonder if it was doing it to him. Okay, so here I'm pretty sure the move is bishop b4 check, right? Yeah, it's bishop b4 check. Knight c6 comes later, I believe. So I'm going to just let my time go down. And let's see what it's going to do. Yes, Rob. Agreed. So I do have a move in mind, so I won't like be in trouble. I'm going to play bishop b4 check. But let's see. What was my time at? Does anybody know? What was my time at? I should be getting close, right? 1, 2, 3, 9:45. So it's not doing it now. Not doing it now. Yeah, it should have already happened. Well, see, that's super weird. Why does it only happen on some games? I have no idea. Yeah, maybe it's a connection thing. Okay, he goes knight c3. I'm pretty sure we go knight e4 here. I think I remember this. Indeed, Rob. Indeed. Mitches, say welcome. Welcome to Stalematers. Maybe it's MIT chess, actually, now that I think about it. So how is white going to defend the threat here? How are they going to defend it? Bishop d2. We have queen takes d4. Knight e2. I think we can take here because you block the bishop. So probably... Oh. Was not expecting that one. d5. So I guess what happens if I take? What is their plan? Takes, bishop d2, takes. I move the bishop, they take here and get an attack? Is that what they want? Well, I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to get attacked. So takes, check here. Takes. Yeah, I don't want to get attacked. I mean, I moved there. I do have a check. Rook f8. No, I don't want to do that, do I? No, I don't think we want to do that. We have to find something better. Like a castling. Castling looks better. Or knight c6. Knight c6 might be a brilliant move. What's the point? What's the point, guys? Well, if you take me, I take you. And I get a fork. That's the point. If you take me, I take you, I get a fork. Is that good enough, though? Am I going to regret this? Hold up. Am I going to regret my decision to do this? Castles? I don't think I'll regret that. I don't think I will. Let's castle. Do I ever do sub or member game submissions? We fun to see your reaction to some of my games. I don't usually do that, but it's not a bad idea. Might be fun to like mix it up a little bit. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll do yours first if I do it. Okay, so Queen C2. Now I would like to go Bishop F5. Why? Because I want to line up here. Now on Bishop D3, I'm going to play Rook E8, I think. Yes. The other option would be what? Queen H4. Oh, it doesn't even threaten anything. No, we got to do this. Let's do this. Okay, he's going to go knight E2, I think. Uh-huh. But wait. But wait. Okay, let's start with the obvious move first. If we take, he takes. I take, he takes. No, I don't have a tactic. Okay. What about the not obvious move? Take here. He takes, I go check. He plays G3. Bishop C5, maybe. I don't know exactly. So wait, what's the... Oh, we're down a pawn at the moment? Oh, what about Queen H4 straight away? Did I look at that already? Queen H4 right away. What's the idea? Well, we're threatening to take here. If you take, I take back. Okay, fine. If you play G3, maybe I sack. You take. It seems like it's missing something. Takes and check might be pretty good. King's probably going to go back to E1. I guess I could bring my knight into the game. But he's going to castle. He's just going to castle. If he castles, he's not going to have any problems. You know what I'm saying? But we got to strike now. Now's the time. It's now or never. I just don't know what to do. That's the problem. And there goes my browser again. Every time. What is up? I think it's a Chrome thing where if I don't restart Chrome every so often and end tasks altogether, it just starts accumulating in the background. Then I get these problems. That's what I think is happening. How do I not have a better way forward here? Like, there must be something I'm missing. I must be missing something, guys. I just don't know what it is. Okay, what about Queen H4 and don't sack my knight? What about Queen H4 and then just take advantage of the weaknesses? That. Okay, and if you castle, well, then I go Bishop D6, and I have a whole new different type of attack to go after. All right, I like it. I like it. Oh, your Chroma's been having a lot of issues too, huh? Interesting. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Now, there's also takes bishop c5. That's probably not so good. I think we go straight for it. We go straight for it. Brave, huh? I've never used Brave. Don't know anything about it. So what's he going to play? Probably g3, right? Nope. Never mind. Knight g3. So, I mean, if I sack, what happens exactly? Takes, 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 takes. I lose a piece. I have nothing. Takes, takes. I trade first. He takes me back. But then I can't sack. So we just play that position. Okay, I mean, that's something, but it's not great. I only have a minute? Wow. Dude, all right. Well, I don't have a lot of choices here, guys. I think I have to make this trade. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a piece. I have to make this trade. How sad. How sad is this? Because if I don't, anything else... Oh, no. If he takes this way, I have queen d4. Oh, he's going to take this way. I see. Wait a minute. If he takes this way, I still have queen d4. Oh, okay. So that's what I need to do. Takes, 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 check. He's going to move somewhere, and I take... Oh, no. No, wait. Yes. Takes, takes, takes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 4, 5, 6 against 6. It's fine. It's just fine. I was going to say, no, I can't do it because of this one, but I don't have to let that happen. I just trade, then take the bishop. It's even? Sort of. Yeah. I got to go. I'm low on time. I have to just go. Queen f2. We take it. We have to. If we take here, we actually just lose a queen or get checkmated. If we take here, we lose a piece. So only move. Trade and take. It's 3 against 2, but they're double isolated. Yeah, the time's going to be a problem, though. Okay. But we do have a threat. If he pushes, we've got knight a6 probably, or knight d7, actually. No, but knight a6 stops b4. Okay, he goes for b3. Let's go here. Get the knight into the game. We're threatening to come down. He's going to stop that for sure. He might play bishop f4. Maybe we jump in. We don't want to be defending with a rook like this, so we're trying to go for a more active move. Now, if it gets attacked, I guess we're defending. Ooh, that one I didn't think about. That one I did not think about. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, what do I do? What do I do, guys? That's a good move. That's a real good move. Whoa. I don't know what to do. I gotta sack a pawn here. Try to survive. Did not see that at all. Wow, knight b5. Okay. We're in trouble. I think we're in trouble this game, actually. Unless this person makes a mistake, but it doesn't seem like they're doing that. Gonna have to play f6 probably to defend. We're gonna be down a pawn. 4 against 2 is not pleasant. But we do have the bishop. At least it's not... Okay, we gotta move the bishop now. He was threatening to just take and take. Now I'm threatening knight d3, maybe. I don't know if that's that good of a move, but... It's... Yeah, it doesn't really do much. Just moves his rook. So maybe I'll go f6. Then we give up this square. Oh, c6. I can play c6 right now. Okay, c6. He's getting lower on time. He's taking so long, though. Maybe we are going to win. Maybe we're going to win in a time scramble. Let's defend. Let's defend. Let's just defend, see if we can hold on here. Okay. He's going to get his king. No, he's not. Okay. Let me go c6. I don't know if that was a good idea. Did not see that. Did not see that one, guys. Okay, that was a tough game. That guy was playing very well, I think. Yeah, he didn't make any mistakes in the Icelandic Gambit, which is hard to do. Maybe there was one mistake actually right here. Let's see what that is. This moment. I missed something. Okay, what did I miss? Hold on. Yeah, d5 was a blunder. I had a feeling, but I had no idea why. Okay, any guesses? Any guesses, guys, on the best move for black here? If you haven't already seen this. I hung my rook at the end there? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah, Aleppo Gambit sees it. Yeah, Queen f6 is the move. So you're threatening checkmate, and you're hitting that knight again. And apparently white's in trouble. If they try to defend both, you just take on here. And then you have this sneaky move. And then you grab the queen and you're just up a piece and winning. I did not see that. That was like their only mistake in the opening, it looked like, and I didn't capitalize on it. d5. I have to remember this line, Queen f6. I guess I haven't seen this a lot, probably because it's a mistake, and I just didn't know why, but yeah, Queen f6 makes total sense. And then at the end, we were just obviously losing, but the time saves us again. Okay, where did I hang my rook? Oh yeah, right there. Yep. Yep, I see that. I was just thinking I need to get back, and I figured he would just try to get a queen. But I need to go here. Yeah. Oops. All right, guys. I need to call it a night. Thank you for being here. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Let me know, I guess, if you... I mean, I think the members liked the members only chat, and everybody else probably doesn't. But yeah, I won't do that every time. Maybe I'll just like mix it up from time to time, something like that. Thanks for being here, Rob. Yeah, thanks for the gifted subs, everybody. Appreciate it. Got 46 new members. Nice. All right, guys, take it easy. See you next time.